And good evening everyone, welcome back to another playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West live and exclusive to YouTube. I'm your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening for the next 2 to 3 hours or so. For those of you who've never been here before and you may have been searching for things about Aloy and Horizon, perhaps the algorithms just picked you up and dropped you in here. Either way, you're all very welcome and the chat box is open. This channel's all about live let's plays, blind reactions, bad jokes, and plenty of banter. For those of you who have been here before, maybe you watched the previous parts of Horizon Forbidden West, perhaps you've been here for the latest playthrough of Danganronpa S and all the previous Danganronpa games, maybe you're here for all the Persona, or maybe you're really old school and were there back in the day with the Forza 4 and Final Fantasy 7 streams. Either way, a huge welcome back to all of you, because while without you the channel would be active, it wouldn't be anywhere near as interactive or reactive. So the chat box is there for you all to get your comments in or do what I can to interact with you all. So last time we played this, we just basically been looking around for potential side quests, having unlocked the most recent part of the trial, and unfortunately the last quest we wanted to do, we need to do something in game to be able to access it. So we're not able to do that. As such, we're going to go on to the next main quest itself, the Memorial Grove. That's where we're headed. So let's get outside and get to it. Yeah, so let's go and float down because, well, we can. A couple of machines there I really don't want to fight because they're a bit too powerful. Where's my core mount option? You hear somewhere? Go. Ah, there you are. And we're headed in this direction, it would seem. We'll ignore you, we're not in the mood to fight you, we're too busy travelling. And we're going by nightfall here, people, we're not taking it the easy way. The only problem with going by nightfall, of course, is can't see very well. What the hell? What's with these hunters? These guys aren't very appreciative, are they? Anybody else? Or are you all done? That was kind of disappointing, but hey, we can get ourselves some excellent material. Ah, there you are. I knew there was one up here. And he had purple loot, which could be quite good. Yeah, large health potion. I'll have that. That's a good thing. So I've never actually seen just randomly killing machines out here before. Hey up.
You saved lives today, Outlander.
Well, I'm glad that you guys got away, that's all. Yes, you did. Because you were rather heavily surrounded. And with that, I'm going to do a quick save because I want to make sure that we don't lose our progress. Ah, we've already looted this camp. That's annoying. I hate it when I come back to somewhere I've already looted and all the boxes are already empty. Such a sense of false hope. And I don't like false hope. False hope's a bad thing. So it's time to wind around the mountain. Yep, we're going over the top here, people. Beautiful scenery, it must be said. The game has really kept up its look very well. And it has an immersive aura to it. I find myself really enjoying playing it.
Easy there.
Hey up. You want to talk to me?
You must have faced a lot of machines on your travels. Thought of showing off your skills in the hunting ground trials?
There's hunting grounds here? Well, if there's hunting grounds, I'm going to say yes.
May strength and honor be with Hikaru this day.
Whatever Regala's plan, Hikaru has shown he can defeat her.
I've got something to tell you.
Ah, hello. Looks like we've got some more intel here.
Maybe I'll take you up on that. But don't think I'll go easy on you. If you're looking for some solid rations to sustain you out in the wilds, you should go to Saltbite. It's a desert settlement east of here. Big lake. Can't miss it. The cook there, Pentala, will whip up a meal for anyone who needs it. Tenakth or not.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll pay her a visit if I'm out that way.
So the rumours have given us a new side quest for some food. That's good. We like that.
Can you fell Regala as easily as the bulwark, Outlander? We will smash Regala and her followers.
I will have that. I can't buy anything, that's annoying. I've not got enough space. Yeah, so am I, but I've not got the space for your goods, unfortunately. Me wanting to trade isn't the issue.
You shouldn't miss this.
Right, I can buy food from you, so what have we got? Medicine berries have more healing, provide you heal you faster, that's kind of useful. Whereas mounted defense levels go higher, or concentration goes higher, that could come in handy in a boss fight. Can't get out because I'm missing something. And I'm missing something there because I need cold water fish. Boosts low profile by level by 12 by 2 levels and restores quite a lot of health and stamina. Whereas that increases your heavy weapon use. Ooh. But I do like the idea of this one. So I'm going for it.
Chance to trade.
I've already traded with you, boy. Ah, my stash. What can we get from here then? Some winter pale berry and more berries for healing, because
Refill my pouch with these later.
Always useless to be able to get more healing while you're on the go. Weapon upgrades. What have we got? My Courage Sharp Shot Bow, which I can increase by using the Claw Strider Razor Tail. Not sure I want to do that straight away. And what's the other one? Ah, it's my Slicing Hunter Bow. Ah, well that's the same. Getting rid of my... I'm going to hang on to the items for now. Just not quite sure.
Ah, the wandering outlander. Come, trade.
What if you'll talk to me? Ah, that's annoying. I'm missing the Elemental Claw Stride Circulator. I've no idea where to find it. It's basically a better version of the Spike that I've got.
So, first come back. Yeah, proceed.
Unfortunately, I don't have what I need, so it's time for me to leave. Completely needless, but fun. Okay, so we're back onto the mountain trails as we're headed back north, and we're going to go towards the next area. I actually found this to be one of the most pleasant parts of the previous game. Just riding round. Even with fast travel, I rarely used it because I just enjoyed.
Get in pursuit!
Remember your training.
Oh, for God's sake. He won't run him over. I could just shoot them all. There we go. Couldn't be bothered. Could not be bothered.
Much better.
Because if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to get my revenge, I'm going to get it on my terms. You caught me out by having that way there. And it was fun. I enjoyed that. But now, I want my revenge. Oh. I see loot down there. I'll have that, and I saw something on this side too, like a fallen bird or something. Well, if there's nothing else here, it's no big deal. I can still use it to climb back out. How did she miss that then? How did she miss it? I don't know how it got away from me, but I got it now at least. Aha. Okay, so where are they now? Not quite sure how much need there was for that, but I'm not complaining. As we keep climbing, because trying to see if we can get on top of them.
don't have her.
Come on, where are you? There we are, headshot from all the way on top of the cliff. She didn't see that one coming.
It's easier on the both of us.
I see you.
Give yourself up. Make it easier on everyone.
How about no?
Just give up.
How about no? Anybody else? No?
World always seems quieter when it snows.
There we are. I'll leave a trail of body bags behind me because I can. Poor defenseless creatures. They never had a hope. There we go. So now we're fully rearmed, we're restocked, and we've killed a load of enemy soldiers as well. So everything's pretty good so far. More loot, because I like loot. Yes. This is what happens when you mess with Aloy. She will kill you. So now that we've been hunting, I'm going to very briefly step away from camp, just because I need to turn my heater off. So I will not be long. Back in a moment. Apologies for that, people. Just had to make sure that everything was all set here. Meanwhile, Arista Judge jumping in saying, hi, how am I doing? And you got a con happening this weekend that you're really excited for. That's awesome, mate. That's fantastic news. I'm absolutely brilliant, taking it nice and easy. Just been hunting a few demons and a few of the enemy here in the Tenakth. And now I'm getting ready to carry on the next part of the game. So, where's the con taking place, and is it on? What are you planning to do before it? Are you doing any kind of particular cosplay, or are you just going as casual this time?
The Sky Clan welcomes you to our hunting grounds, champion.
Just Aloy.
Right. These grounds have been used to train our hunters for generations. I'm sure they'll provide enough of a challenge for you.
So the Skycon defends the path to the mountains where the wings of the Ten will find them. They've learned to stand their ground against powerful machines in these very trials. Here you will use special techniques. Use frost armor belt to build up brittle state and destroy their cargo refining sacks. Ah, okay. Right. That's fine. So what I need to do is shoot a bell back. If you hit the frostback area, yep, the goal destroy even counts towards your goal. Fine.
Use the ropes to jump into the grounds, then we can start.
There we are. That's what I'm after. The bell back.
Spotted.
That's a problem. I've got the wrong bow equipped. I've got the wrong weapon equipped. I find it strange then trying to build up frost to them who use frost attacks. It doesn't make sense, that. No ammo, that's not helpful. Oh, what the fuck?
I can keep going.
Ew, what is that? Ah, you got this flower from Bambi. That's really cool, mate. It's like not many people cosplay the character. That's fair enough.
Cross it over.
And now I can get out of it. I can retreat. I can run away.
Okay, new plan.
these guys are tough. But that's okay. I don't mind it when they're tough. Oh, and then it kills me. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. Problem is, I don't know if that'll override my completion of the trial. I'll have to find out by talking to them. And yes, yeah, you have to concentrate in those kind of fights. You can't really not do. It doesn't work otherwise.
An impressive hunt, Aloy. Come get your prize.
Oh, I counted it. That's all that matters.
Hunter's reward.
Excellent. I got the quarter stripes reward and the half stripes reward, but I didn't get the full stripes. So that's kind of cool. I wasn't quick enough to get the other one. So that's that one. What's the next one? Ah, no, I can't be bothered with that one.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah, when you get focused and you want to try and get on with things, even if you make a mistake like that and you end up getting taken out, it's still good experience in many ways. And to be fair, it was a fair challenge. I had the option to run away and I didn't. And then I thought I could get into a position where I could exploit its position, and I didn't. So that was down to me. So, main quest. Yep, it's time for us to go to the Memorial Grove. Oh, god damn it. What's up with my eyes at the moment? If that carries on, I'll have to take a quick break and sort my eyes out. Let's see if we can get back to the game. I have this issue where sometimes my eyes just start watering. It's not much fun. What the hell? Where are you? Oh. Okay, fine, we'll go this way. We'll go the awkward, more annoying way just because we can. It's like the game recognises all the issues in my eyes. Aloy's been done quite a bit actually. There's been quite a lot of people who've cosplayed the characters from Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. Very popular character. I was saying, the issue with cosplaying Aloy, it's all the hair. I mean, look at all the braids and everything else. The armour would also be annoying as well. Right, okay, let's ride. Here we go. I'll pick up as many of those as I can on the way as well, get some more berries. See, my problem with playing games like this is I'm one of those where I have a lot of items that I keep for emergencies, and then I struggle through and don't use them. Oh, is that a shelter?
You there. Over here.
You're all about the bridge hopping being the glitch there, Aris the Jack, because you'd be right. You'd be spot on.
you're the champion come from out east. I've heard of your deeds in battle. My people owe you a debt. So I'll share what I know of this land. There's much I see and hear that might help you in your travels. For example, rebels set up a large camp southwest of here some time ago. For a while, you could feel the ground shake from some kind of blasting they were doing there. But now it's gone quiet. I don't know which is worse.
I'll be careful then.
So we got some more side quests unlocked, which are always cool.
That can't be good. Maybe I should take a look if I'm in the area.
Let's get some extra resources while I can.
See what they're up to.
Okay, and down. Yep, way down here. And then we're going over the river. Ah, yeah, well, it definitely was the bridge. It was glitchy as anything. Come on, you can get up there. You can get up there. Yes, you can. Excellent. This weather right now makes me feel like I'm back in Yorkshire. What the hell? Oh, no way! I ran over a random goose. That wasn't intended. Oops. Sorry. My apologies, Untitled Goose Game. Please don't come after me. Got quite a long way to go, actually. Right.
There's another cauldron. I did all that shit.
I kind of get the feeling you're not supposed to do that, but it worked. Just run away. Don't get involved. I keep randomly killing wildlife. I feel like one of those car drivers that doesn't pay attention. Yep, Aloy's charge. Whoa! What in the name of arse are you doing?
Now's my chance.
That wasn't a good time to get stuck on a wall. It really was not a good time. Oh, for fun's sake. I've got to run away a bit further. I need to get them off my tail. Once I got them off my tail, I can save my game and go to the next part of it. Yes, it looks like they're now gone. Brilliant. Let's begin the next part of the game then.
She's with us. Let her pass. Outlander, Chief Akaro and Marshal Katalo await you within.
Okay, cool.
The core route should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaro's throne. And Ether.
Let's see if you can. That's going to be the key question.
Speak to the chief when you're ready.
So where is he then? Oh, he must be off to the right somewhere. Okay. Oh, hello. Data corruption is severe. The chap underwent Faraday. Born and raised in the hot zone, Needles, California. And a colonel in the Air Force. When De La Hoya instigated to take over bases in the region, she had been at the center, and so didn't fight in the war, but was instrumental in peacefully evacuating other neutral personnel. During the conflict, she became one of the nation's leading voices for a non-violent solution, which, combined with her familiarity with the region and military background, made her credible to both sides. 3 months into her appointment, Faraday gave an address to Congress, ostensibly as a progress report, but actually a ringing statement of purpose. She transcended her usual plain-spoken military directness, passionately highlighting the need for community and unity in the face of an uncertain future, dominated by climate change and increased automation. It came to be regarded as one of the most finest moments in an oratory of data corrupted.
This must lead to the arena.
Ah, we're going to the arena, are we? Okay. Data corruption minimal. To all guests of the museum, please remember to wear light protective clothing when visiting our outdoor exhibits. Dust goggles, gloves, sunshades, and respiratory masks are available free of charge at the service desk near the corridor. The crater area has been scrubbed of all radioactive materials and is therefore completely safe. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, if you say so. Scrub the radioactive materials, you don't just scrub it away. Radiation has a half-life that takes forever to fall down. You can't just scrub it away, that doesn't work.
The ruins turned into a fighting ring.
Oh, pardon me, I do apologise. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your stuff.
This could be useful.
If Hikaru is to lead the tribe, he must prove that in battle today.
Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely a different way of doing things. I've got maximum gear on my stash, there's nothing I can do that.
Good day. In the name of the Ten.
Yeah, there's grapple points, there's herbs. We're definitely going into the arena. No doubt about it.
Come along. Let the machines fall, and Marshall's right.
Not bad, I guess. Could be an awesome sports arena with the walls and crater and everything. We'd totally see a game here 10 out of 10. But bring in a hot dog stand and along with bathrooms. Also roof and AC, man. It's hot here. It's not even noon. Jesus. By someone called Richie Davenport from Orlando.
These challengers had better take this seriously.
Richie Davenport? Why does that name sound familiar?
Try to take our arm.
That name sounds really familiar and I don't know why. Why does that name sound familiar? Richie Davenport.
There can only be victory today. The Tenakth must be united under one leader, Kara.
But not as good again. What's she doing?
Right, let's go and find out what's going on. Meanwhile, Avia jumping in saying, "Here now, made it. Good evening to you. How are you doing? You missed me failing at a challenge, and now I'm here at the main storyline. Let's find out what's going on."
Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel. literally.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Tekote reprimanded for all the plan to see. We both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come from me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the cool route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the cool route begins, you must see it through.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice?
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the cool route where they fell.
Something that doesn't ring true. You say SSDD. What do you mean, SSDD, Avian? Unless I'm mistaking a really obvious acronym, which I probably am, knowing me.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done.
Ah, same shit delivered daily. Or same shit, different day as we have it over here in the UK. Right, I've told to Hikaru, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save my game.
We'll assist Marshal Katalo regarding the chief.
Oh, maybe I won't. Because I've got an invisible wall. Look at this.
We all have our orders. We'll see.
I can even get stuck on the air. What is that? Seriously. What is that? Oh, okay, I can't even get down there either.
The challengers will soon enter the arena. Join Dekka at the north barricade.
Right, okay, so I almost have to go around the edge here. Okay, fine, we'll do it that way.
It's clear Hikaru is no...
Yeah, do that again.
Take more than
the
cover the
machines
marshals
fall.
who fell and those who...
Do you have ceremony fight? May we all fight with your skill, Outlander.
The Sky Clans?
They call that skill.
That made this happen, Outland.
At least the rebels are honorable enough to avoid the hunting grounds.
Be vigilant.
You say that, mate, but you're trusting rebels to have honor, and the chances are they won't. Let's re-equip while we can.
Mr. Cote, this thoughts, of course.
Outlanders have honor.
Oh, look if it isn't. It's the humbled one.
Mr. Cote,
Easterner.
didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
Ooh.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
Ooh, I'm scared now. Ooh. Ooh, no. He threatened me with his spear, people. Ooh. I'm really terrified. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Right, Right, okay. So that's the edge of the arena, obviously. Is there any loot hiding around here? Any boxes? No, that was disappointing.
Okay. Hikaro's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
We are not alone in this fight.
No, you ain't alone because you've got a badass from the east who's joining you. Now, it might say talk to Decker, and that's what it might want to do, but I'm not leaving the quest area. I'm just exploring. Don't start bollocking me like that, game. Leaving quest area. I hate games that do that. I hate it so much. It's oh, come on, game. Are you really that lame? So evidently I need to speak to whoever's up on the wall. I'll get up there in a moment. We might see another one of those mammoths. Especially with the fact we've got Blaze there. So if I shoot it with a fire arrow, it'll detonate. And now we've got traps as well. Haven't managed to get trapped in an area I'm not supposed to have access to. No, I found a way back. I thought I'd trap myself in a pit then. It's like the game's like, nope, you're not coming through. These stakes, good idea in principle, in theory. Let's get some target practice. And there's a thing we can drop to release some weapons, so that's pretty good. Ah, and I can climb up it, okay. Didn't think I'd be able to do that. Oh, come on, game. Why are you letting me up here if I can't climb on top? That's just nonsense. Ah, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a way to get up. And there's the ladder.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the cool route from below. But from above...
Not bad.
Nice.
Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
There goes the tournament.
Tenakth! The cool route is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Strike from the air, so they all immediately go to the ground. Meanwhile, yep.
Here they
Here come the bastards I heard it from.
Hold them back! Defend the cool route!
I gotta say, this doesn't feel like it's got the firepower I expected from it. I'm kind of disappointed. What cannon? There isn't a cannon there to use. I don't have any cannons left. She keeps telling me to use a cannon. I'm like, what fucking cannon? What cannon? There's no... I would do, but there's no weapon to pick up, you silly bin. Is there another one elsewhere? Because she keeps telling me to get another weapon. Aha! There we go. That works.
There can't be all of them.
I agree with Aloy.
There. What is that?
Is that a mammoth? No, it's burrowers.
Hold the defenses! Go!
Oh, okay. Nice baseball slide. That looks very similar to the gulp worm from Resident Evil Code Veronica. That's what that reminds me of. And here they come. Yep, here comes the machine. As if to go, I don't think so. It's a snake. That's what it is. It's a king cobra. Avian, that one's for you. It's a literal king cobra.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! That's right, over here, you big worm!
Aloy, you are crazy.
Hopefully the Tenakth can fire a few shots from that ballista.
Got enough attention for you? Ow. That's got a sting. Ah, it's weak against fire. Oh, come on, that was solid stone. That shouldn't have got through that. I can't see where I am. Oh, now he's disappearing into the undergrowth like a coward. Ow, that hurt. Bye-bye.
Finally. I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Kotallo. I gotta get to them.
Yeah, that you do. But first of all, let's reload. Let's get ourselves back to some kind of position here. Right, I can't craft those. I'm missing a key item. That's annoying. But I want to resupply on items. Hikaru, they'll be fine. They'll be okay. Especially when there's items knocking around like this. And I want them. Plenty of supplies. Oh, what the hell? What was that then? I just saw the yellow line as if I'm being spotted by somebody, but who? Who spotted me? Have the enemies started closing in? Is that it? I'm confused. See, it's more like extremely dangerous danger mode. Yeah, it was an annoying fight, that one. Once I knew its weakness, it was just a matter of keeping away from the acid shots. That was what made that tricky, but it was still fun. Able to brute force my way through it. So you can rely on stealth and sneak if you want, but I prefer to just go, I will have that. Thank you. Yep, I am definitely taking all of those. Is that not the way I'm supposed to go in? Apparently not. That's annoying. Right, okay. There's no way to climb up there. Aha! Here we are. I think this is the way.
Champion, get to the chief!
Halfway through a fight and I just snuck up behind him and killed him like a hero. Oh, there goes one of those jets. Oh, come on! She should have been squashed like a pancake. But apparently not. Yes, that's right. Let us stand.
This isn't finished. I'll be back with everything I have.
Just shoot her!
And all who stand with Hekarro will be run red.
Just shoot her! Seriously, shoot her!
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
Oh, well that was lucky.
What was this place?
Looks to me like an old underground factory of some kind. Like a backup generator.
That console. Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Aether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Yes.
The words of the 10 not being clear here. This must be the vision that the color saw years ago.
Ah.
All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived.
Data corruption is severe. What the hell, Perkins? Every participant with a cholesterol without telling me again. We had power surges all over the place, including one in the main building at 8:31 p.m. Right with Director Kandori. Kandori? Persona 1, is that you? Was heading out for the night. The gold-mounted holo lit up the total darkness right as she walked by. It scared the living shitballs out of her. She was pissed, dude! What are you trying to do? Get us all... Data corrupted. So what else lies in the server room then? Because there's more to find here, I'm sure.
Aloy, here. Let's talk.
Well, let me finish exploring first. I'm not done yet, Decker. I'll be out there when I'm ready. Now's not the time.
Please, Aloy. Come here.
When I'm ready! I want to check everywhere in case there's anything hidden. And so far I'm getting disappointed. I've seen one data point and that's all. Aloy, here, let's talk. We will when I'm good and ready. Right, looks like there's nothing else here. That's a disappointment. That is a complete and utter disappointment. Just double check that that's the same one I've already had. Yep. Right, okay, never mind. Fine, Decker. We'll do it your way. Let's go. I'm on my way. Yeah, it's Washington.
Aloy, here. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hekarro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the
There's silence on the right.
Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
And AI doesn't salute. AI's like, I'm above all of you, I'm not doing that.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hekarro needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? So, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
Could this cause a new love triangle, I wonder, in which Aloy's not the centerpiece? Is the game gonna go there?
Alright. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
I agree. So let's do it. I think I've already seen that one. Yep. Oops, I nearly fell down the hole there. Didn't want to do that. Would be a painful landing if I did that. Did I pick up this one? No, I don't think I did. De La Hoya exhibit. Data corrupted. Among these was Colonel Edward De La Hoya, commander of JDF-10, a deeply charismatic officer with family ties to Roberto Medina. De La Hoya grew up near the Arizona-Nevada border and was responsible for having the task force based near Tucson. Several of his subordinates had families in the area. All of them were apoplectic about 73H, despising it as an unforgivable federal overreach. The threat of being drawn off their land, no matter how inhabitable it had become, resonated with soldiers throughout the unit and beyond, many of whom were from conservative states or areas affected by climate change. As the Marisol Agreement took shape, Medina consulted with De La Hoya, who then took the case to his top lieutenants. Everybody agreed that the federal government was likely to send drones against the water fleet. De La Hoya, who came to prominence as a pilot, told the others that he was prepared to single-handedly take on the drone squadron in Data Corrupted. It's annoying, I'm getting cold again. I might have to go and turn my heater back on. It's suddenly gotten really cold here in the UK, I don't know why. Not Arctic, it's not snowing, it's just cold. You know, cold for the sake of cold.
Will Katalo watch today?
Deep within the rainforest. Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
Okay, so we've got the, what's it? It's listed as Colombia, so that's not even in the US, that's in South America. Looks like there's a couple of side quests here. Yeah, there are a couple of new side quests now that have come available. There's also a couple of points over in this direction that are showing as unknown. But there's no way to get there because it's behind the wall by the looks of it. Or is it? Yeah, the more of the arena. So that's the arena route, isn't it? That's that way.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
May you crush your enemy. I finally earned enough medals from the hunting grounds to trade with Dukkha. Regala's on the mark.
We've come this far. We will stand by.
Let's see what this one says.
The grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone. Trained to outlast, conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
Mm-hmm.
Discover how JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert.
Go on then, how'd they do it?
JTF-10 seized key assets all across the desert. Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines.
Use the sandstorms, that makes perfect sense, actually.
Honor and strength.
Shamefully rude.
Sandstorms, they are very, very painful. Ah, there's a side quest there for Decker.
Aloy. A word, if you will?
Out in the field or relaxing at base, Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward De La Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle. Meals, ink,
Aloy.
bruises.
Do you
These
have a moment?
daredevils of the sky shared it all.
I was halfway through watching one of the briefings there, but now I'm free. What have you got to
Blood
say?
of the 10, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead. which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hekarro cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Kavo is the last of my blood.
Let's find out more information then.
What made Kavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Kavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So he's basically gone off for adventure and a chance to get revenge on an enemy he doesn't really understand.
So if Kavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Kavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
You said Kavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hekarro, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children.
Damn.
And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Kavo from following the trail of blood.
They always say that no parent should bury their child, and I mean, I wouldn't want to wish that on anybody, so you can understand how this must have deeply affected the character. I mean, what do you say to that? I mean, Aloy's "I'm sorry" is probably the best you've got.
If Kavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hekarro let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Kavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Kavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
Let's go.
Good. This way. The outpost isn't far.
Yes, it's a side quest, but you know me, I like these kind of quests. They're always cool. Are we going to run by the save point? If not, I'll take a detour to it. Yeah, I think the face paint must be to do with. I don't know how you actually apply it, because I've unlocked them all and I've never bothered to use them. But it seems that they are representations of each tribe. I need to find somewhere that applies it, and then see if I can find out exactly what it does, and if it's just aesthetics only, or if it has power-ups. Metal Gear Solid 3 had a feature where when you put certain mass on it, increased your invisibility, or gave you better ammo consumption, things like that. Looks like there's a campfire near here. Oh, well,
What matters is soldier they took captive, Nakala. She's been their prisoner for some time now. She's my only lead to finding Cabo.
We'll get her back. And then
Ah, yeah, kind of like tattooing. Put the face paint on that shows the deeds. It does make sense, doesn't it? Because different tribes have different philosophies. Like some are first battlers, then you had that one where we went over the mountain.
Should be just ahead.
Oh, there's machines.
Take point. I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll take point, alright, because I see some machines.
Rebels. I need to get rid of their leader. Maybe then the rest will retreat.
So we've got a rebel outpost. Okay. I need to quickly get into cover if I can.
What cauldron did you come from? You could show me how to override you.
That'll confuse her. I agree with you. The stamina of Decker is amazing. There we are. That's helpful. That's one down. Essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take out as many of these as I can quietly.
Yeah, I heard you.
Did you? Okay.
I saw movement. How about it then? Go look.
I think we're under attack.
You think they're dumb enough to...
You see someone in that grass?
You okay?
Well, that was easy. Who's next? Go on, get back in cover, Granny. Get back in cover, come on.
The sooner we start searching, the sooner we find her.
Meat versus electricity.
You can start from there. Ready? Then search!
She thinks she can hide?
It's not about thinking I can hide, it's about knowing I can hide. Especially when the AI for that machine won't send it anywhere. I don't know if it's just me, but that AI is useless.
Target the Outlander!
God damn, you guys suck. Wow, you guys are pathetic. That's right, back in cover. Is that really the best you guys can do? Okay. Ah, there's one over there.
Give me something.
Thank you, I'll have that. That was the one we shot off the back of the horse earlier. Well, not the horse, but the machine. God damn it, where are you guys? Might as well take advantage while I can. Okay, so they appear to have returned to their regular routines here. Has to be sneaky, catchy at the moment.
No more intruders!
This is what we get for slacking off. Eyes peeled.
How very Batman of you, Aloy. Where are you all hiding? This is far too quiet. I don't like a rebel camp being so quiet. It doesn't make sense. Ah, there he is. There's the rebel leader. And as expected, he has a heavy weapon. That's okay.
No clan scares Regala. No commander can stop her.
That's right, mate. Come closer. That's it. Thank you.
That's all of them.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood
My
post.
stash has room. Let's look around.
There we go. That was easy. Yes, I turned into Yukari for a moment then. That was easy. Oh, nice one. I found something really important. Nothing there. Okay. Find a use for the keys. 20 in this direction.
There. That's the post.
Well, no Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks.
Right, okay, well I found the pole, but first of all, where's this key? Aha. Is it one of these boxes?
I might be able to find Nikola's tracks with my focus.
Yes, you might be able to, but for now I want to know what to use this fucking key for. Because evidently, there's something I can do with it. And I get the feeling it's going to be up here.
Come, Aloy. Back to the task at hand.
No. I'm looting. I always loot. I do what I want when I want. No one tells me where to go. Or what to do. Aha! Ancient valuables, come on.
I'll wait here.
Tags from dead soldiers. I should return them to the Grove when I get a chance. Check what my focus sees, maybe.
Right, okay.
There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
There's rope. Just enough to bind someone. Blood. From the rebels or Nikola?
Maybe we'll find out, but first of all, loot. Lots of loot. Take all the loot you can find. Never, ever, ever decline loot. Oh, let's carry a cannon because I can. Completely needless.
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Can I hatch it?
Take my hand, Nikola. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an Outlander. Whoa. How'd you end up down there?
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
Do you know where his squad went?
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there.
I do actually really like this character,
What about
Dekka. I
you?
think she's a cool character.
That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The Chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that. Hera's sick with this heat.
No, don't worry about me. I'll report into the Grove.
Okay, well I'll leave you to do that while I continue to do more hunting. To see if I can find any more loot. And, oh, check it out. This has been worth it purely for the amount of loot, this side quest. The amount of loot I've found in it is amazing. So, I mean, I just keep finding more and more loot, and hello. There's even more. So yes, we're going to go looting, because it's worth it. Sorry, pal. There was no way I was not taking you down. Yep. I've now discovered a new recipe for traps as well. That's brilliant. So let's keep on exploring. Deeper into the Forbidden West. That's odd. It's as if it's important, but it's not allowing me to do anything with it. Must be a remnants of the mission, that. Only thing I can think of. Okay, let's get back to the main hut. Let's get back out there and let's go hunting. Oh, before I do that, I'm sure there's a campfire in here. I'm almost certain I saw a campfire. I didn't use it because it was in the middle of a mission, so it wasn't going to allow me to use it, but I remember going past it, or at least seeing it. If I didn't, it's no big deal. But rebel camps normally have like a campfire in the middle of them. From the ones I've seen. But it appears that this is different. Yeah, that's the opposite direction to where I need to go. Mark Queen jumping in saying hi, finally made it, and what's new with everyone? Well, what's new with us is we've managed to get through the next major point of the story, which featured a wonderful boss, which I'm sure Avian absolutely loved the sight of. Their favourite type of animal was the boss. And now we've just done a side quest for Decca where we're trying to find her grandson, who it appears is actually a traitor and gone to work for the other side. And we're trying to bring him back. So, with that in mind, let's head towards this place called the Trap Falls. I think it's called Trap Falls anyway. And then from there, we're going to try and pick up the rest of the mission. How are you doing tonight, by the way? Ooh, the Acid Claw Strider site. Ooh. Let's just get through her as fast as we can without getting spotted if possible. We're into... yeah, Falls Edge, that's what it's called. Not Trap Falls, it's called Falls Edge. Nothing to say here, guys. Nothing to say here. Go away. Nothing to say here. Move on. Move on.
No post. Guess this marks the start of lowland territory. I could resupply before moving on.
Yes, you could, because there's also a rumour to listen to, which could be another side quest.
You must be the champion. Please, a word. Your actions are known across the lowlands, Eastern. You've aided our marshals and our chief. I, for one, am grateful. So I'll tell you what. What I see, what I know, I will share. That way you won't be running blind in these parts. I should probably tell you. The lowlands are home to some of the most dangerous machines in the Forbidden West. You should consider visiting our hunting grounds, southwest of here. Get some training in. Maybe learn a new trick or two.
I'll keep it in mind when I'm out there. Thanks.
So that's another hunting grounds to discover, which is awesome. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So you said you're doing okay, you were way more productive at work today than yesterday. And I suppose if you weren't stuck on cash, that's likely to happen. I've been in that duty where you're forced to handle cash all day, it's not much fun. Let's resupply while we can. Take advantage of the Resident Evil style item box. Is there a save point here? I'm guessing there will be. There's a workbench, and also I think there's someone who's trading here. Ah, damn it, look at that. I need a rock breaker circulator and a Sunwing circulator to get access to some rare weapons, which look very powerful. I really need to dig up what they are. The Sunwing circulator and the Rock Breaker circulator.
Hikaros has shown to defeat her.
I'm sure I said on the map there was a campfire here somewhere. There it is. I pressed square before to light the campfire. Guess what? It took me on top of it. Made me think it was a prop that I was doing something wrong with. Yep, that's right. It's this way. Headed deeper into the Forbidden West. As you can see, we've still got all of this map to uncover yet, people. All of this. We're nowhere near done. And half of them discovering through side quests, which is a great thing to do.
Feeling exposed out here. Without the cover of the jungle.
That's right, back up, come on. There we are. Now we're in the right position.
Must have armor on its head. Must be a little nature.
We're running away!
There's Fall's Edge. Becca should be waiting for me in there.
Okay, I'm going on foot from here. I don't trust it, especially when there's a campfire right nearby. That tells me there's going to be problems coming. Campfire's off this way, apparently. Yeah, there it is, campfire. Of course, what I want to do with these is not only do them just so I can conveniently save my game, in the words of Monami, save often, but it also means I've got access to fast travel afterwards, which will come in handy. I'm going to ignore the bridge and go around it instead. Something about this just strikes me as odd, and I don't like it. Oh! Right, are they enemies or not? They're not coming up on my focus scan, so it suggests they're not enemies.
Any soldier of worth has sharpened their skills at the hunting grounds.
May strength and honor be with Hikaro this day.
Okay, it turns out they're Tenakth after all, the supporters.
Let this battle be fought. Let the war be won.
It is said Regala is moving in for the kill.
And giant lifts of gears and metal and meridian, if you believe such things. So what?
I've been to Meridian, I can tell you all about them. I've fought in their famous Sun Pit Arena. I want to know where Silence is. He's got to come back into the story.
No doubt that Hikaro will win. He must.
He must, huh? Your faith is very strong. I admire that. Oh, so that's a potion seller.
Outlander, are you needed to
What's up here? Oh, it's my item box. Okay, that's helpful. And a weapons trader. Yeah, once again, see, Sunwing Circulator, Elemental the Claw Strider Circulator. Two very, very good weapons available. Unfortunately, I do not have the parts, but it's a Nora bow. Why is that being sold in the Forbidden West? That doesn't make sense. Why is Nora technology on sale here? That doesn't seem right to me. Something about that seems very odd. As if a person who's been through the lands of the Nora has come back this way. Like Silence, perhaps. Yes. It would make sense for him to do that. I've not got any space for food, unfortunately.
I'm telling the truth.
Listen to him, Aroke.
Not a chance.
Oh, it's Cavo.
He's a traitor.
Dekka, what's going on?
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. This is Aroke, leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the Chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Convenient.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want, after we stop the attack.
Why destroy this village? I thought Regala's fight was with Hikaru.
Hikaru was a lowlander before he was chief. Unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We stand behind him without question. Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
It's true. Our orders were to cut off Hikaru's support from the Lowland clan. But I thought that meant disrupting supply routes, not slaughtering an entire village.
Is it just me who's seeing Avatar here with the bald head and the blue streak right through the middle? And you raise a fair point there, Queen. Yeah, it could be an exile, but were people exiled from the lands of the Nora? Just out into the Forbidden West? I'm not sure if that was one of the things. I'll have to go back and play Zero Dawn. But I don't remember that from Zero Dawn.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja. But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regala knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
If Cavo is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, or okay?
No. I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Cavo will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through. I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
Okay, so Deck has decided to make herself a prisoner so I can help prove her son. It's a fair point, Queen, yeah, saying that they, basically, once you left the Sacred Lands, there were exiles. It's possible they made it to the Forbidden West, but given the trouble Aloy went through to get out there, I'm not so sure it would have been that easy. But then again, it's possible.
Was there something else?
No, there wasn't.
I should go.
See you at the campfire.
I love how it said talk to Decker, and then Cavo's like, was there something else? I wasn't talking to you, boy. I was trying to talk to Decker. Yeah, there's a campfire out here. I'll take advantage of the campfire. Alright, it's over this way. I had a feeling, I thought, no, I didn't leave my mount by the campfire this time. I wanted to keep it away from the campfire in case I needed to get back to it another time. So where the hell is this campfire? Oh, it's right there. Unlike in the original game where they were just lit and they were easy to spot, I find the campfires not as easy to see. And I think that's more to do with me and the settings I'm using. I don't think it's anything to do with the game. So where's the cover? I want to make sure I don't get seen in case there's any machines on the way.
Should be nearby.
Yeah, it should be, but with all this cover it tells me there's either going to be an ambush or there's going to be machines waiting.
Ahead. But not Cavo or Roque.
Yeah. Seeing all this cover made me immediately suspicious.
Friends of Cavo's?
Right, okay, so we've got some enemies together here. So what we need to do is get into stealth mode. Ah, good. I'm already in my long-range weapon mode.
I have to take them out to get to that campfire.
Yes, which is fine.
Movement. There. Who did this? Body here. Who's missing?
A body has been discovered! Yeah, there's a crossover that no one would prepare for. Danganronpa versus Forbidden versus Horizon.
Come back! I dare you!
What the fuck? That was glitchy as all fuck, wasn't it?
That will be the end of Akaro. Dead. Definitely dead.
Dead. Definitely dead.
Were these rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up? Cavo has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Roque.
I don't understand why it is in games where you can stealth kill your enemies. After a while they just go, oh, he's dead. Anyway, and then return to the post as normal. I've never understood that in games. I'm pretty certain if you snuck up on like any kind of like unit or anywhere and cut the throat of one of their guys, they would not be suddenly going back to a pre-prescribed route afterwards. No, they'd be bunching together and doing one of the biggest search parties you could possibly think of. I think that's the first time, though, I've actually managed to get through one of those kind of situations without actually being caught. Oh, I meant to save my game. Too late.
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, Oroke. We need to get moving.
Lead the way.
Now you see, Queen, that's actually a really good idea. You know, if games did that for the hard mode and they changed things like that, that's actually a really good idea. I actually like that. Oh, hello. I spy some loot there. Excuse me, guys. You're going to have to wait a moment. I am not missing out on loot. I do not leave loot behind.
This'll break my fall.
Not do as much of a fall to break.
Up this way.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Well, now that three of them...
And will be skewered the moment we arrive.
Because I've killed three of them, I think they might be.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
Sorry guys, I'm not got time to wait.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. What did I say?
Over there, by the falls.
Blood of the 10. If that thing runs through Fall's Edge, the village stands no chance.
Let me stop. Right here.
On your lead, Aloy.
Nothing will stand in our way now! Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge.
Aha.
getting up. Upward.
So, looks like your own machine turned against you, I'm afraid, love.
Okay.
Just realised it said reload. What the hell? Some kind of cinematic tackle then took me down. Wherever that guy got to. Problem is, it says it's weak against fire, but my arrows do fuck all damage to it. Yeah, I'm fine. So I've tried using traps on it and everything, and it's just that the ammo, even with the enhanced mode, is doing fuck all damage. I'm okay with an enemy being challenging, but at the same time, make it so that anything you've got does damage. Still, we're getting there, slowly but surely. It's annoying that that weapon requires reloading. Still, we got it done. There we are. That's me on over health now. Yeah, there you go. Piss off. Fuck you.
We did it.
I'll take all of that, thank you. While you guys do that, I'm going to loot the dead. Because I can. Yeah, it's strange, like I said, that the fire is meant to be its weakness, but it seems to do absolutely no damage to it. Makes me wonder sometimes why they bother having weak points in the game, because it seems that certain weapons, even if you use the weak point, it doesn't do anything. But the key thing is that we managed to beat it anyway, so that's all that matters. What in the fuck? Are you seeing this, people? What in the name of arse is this? What in the name of arse is that? Let's take a close-up, see? Are you kidding me, game? Are you kidding me? Welcome to the next generation, people! What in the name of arse is that? I can't jump on top of the body and use it as, ride it as a surfboard. Or can I? I've got to find out. No, I can't. That is just lame. That makes zero sense. That's a glitch and a half, that. As you say, Queen, maybe she's a witch. I'll take all these free parts. They'll come in handy. Right, let's find out what's going on from these two then.
Cavo, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning, you saved many lives today.
Come on. Let's get you back to Falls Edge.
I guess I cracked some ribs, too.
Go on ahead. I'll see him back to the village.
Okay. I'll let Dekka know what happened.
So, we get to return to Dekka and go through that thing in a moment, but first of all, I'm just going to quickly loot back here in case there's any more items to find. Yes, I've seen some strange things in my time when gaming, people, but that's a new one. So that's the first time I've ever seen that in this game. I'm hoping it's a one-off glitch. I'm hoping it's not a sign of things to come. So far, we haven't seen it on the archive stream, to be fair. So, I mean, I wonder if the body's still there now, or has it actually disappeared? Nope, it's still there. I mean... Oh, God, I've had a silly idea. I just had a really daft idea. Well, let's go into photo mode. Let's preserve this for all time. Let's be that guy. Oh, let's change the body pose to... Go on then, here you are. This is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen, people. Coming soon to Twitter near you. Preserved for all time. just bruh, why? Just why?
Rain's really coming down.
As you say, Queen, yeah. If there was ever a reason for photo mode, I've just found it. Just absolutely insane. Absolutely crazy. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for my campfire. I mean, we all love glitches. I mean, after all, I've already got the 15-second video up on the channel where the one of my chargers just randomly walked in and had no body, and then the next thing it suddenly reappeared. Not a glitch I've not seen since the PS3 era. That. I mean, I know that the modern games have a lot to render and there's a lot of technical performances and everything else. I get that, I really do. But at the same time, you know, you'd think things like that would be coded out. Get all these medicinal berries on the way because I used so many in that fight with that enemy. And I say, I mean, I still don't understand why my fire bow, which is apparently its weak point, was so useless. I'm not complaining though, because I managed to win. That's the most important thing. Yep, so we're back at Fall's Edge. And this is a chance to complete this side mission. Which I believe is down here. Yep. And look who's inside the jail cell.
But without Cavo and the rookie, 3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Cavo was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Cavo was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack. Aroke
regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
He's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Fall's Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
Well, we unlock them.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cavo.
Excellent, so the side quest is complete. We've got quite a lot of experience. And oh, we've got a new tripcaster. Oh, nice. And we've also got some new Fanes paint, the Tenakth Recon. I need to find out what it is. So shield wires can be fired from certain tripcasters to generate an energy shield between 2 points. Will block all projectiles or explosions but cannot stop physical attacks. The shield absorbs too much damage either from you or your enemies. So it's kind of like a shield creator. It's like a defensive weapon. I'll have to give that a try at some point. That sounds really kind of useful. Like, in that battle, for instance, it would have been nice to be able to have that, so we'd at least have something to protect from those projectile attacks on the machine. Yes. And my enemies right now are dead.
Always be looking Outlander.
Right.
Leave him alone.
You, Outlander. Come.
Oh, there you are. I thought, are you going to load, game? First time I've had it load like that. It had me nervous. I'm like, oh, please don't. Please tell me it's not going to crash now. There we are. Now we're back at full healing again.
Worry about running out.
I'm running out here, but it's when you're on the road, Aloy. That's when you run chance of running dry. So we've got 3 weapon upgrades available, including my perimeter tripcaster. So what do I need to upgrade it? A medium machine core, small machine core. That's easy. But then I need, some very rare parts to level it up. That's a pain. That's annoying. But you can see how it's got different weapons and ammo available. So, is there any others? Ah, yes, that's the one where they both use the same part, and I'm not sure which one to use. And I'm half tempted to save it in case I need those parts for another point. If you see what I mean. See, that one needs a bellow-back sack webbing and a drill horn. Awkward. Oh, outfit upgrades. Hello. I can upgrade the Tenakth Marshal. What's this? I don't remember this armour. Okay, let's upgrade that. Yep, a lot of webbing. So it's a 17-13, but it's not very good against shock, apparently. So that's the one I'm wearing at the moment, the Vindicator, but I need a lot of weird items, which is a pain. A real pain. Still, that was helpful. Right, as soon as I get to the campfire, which is down here somewhere. Oh, why did I jump down here? That was a stupid thing to do. What did I do that for?
It is said Regala is moving in for the kill. We shall see.
Yes, I guess we will. If you say so. Aha. Should be going by a campfire on the outside of the exit here.
Be guided by the 10.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to use the campfire not only to save, but I can also use it to fast travel, which will get us straight to the next point. Ah, there we are. I see you. Okay, crouch rather than use the save point. Because Aloy has a mind of her own. She's an independent woman. Yes, what I need to do is I need to go back to the base and essentially move around the Gaia. I need to basically plug a component back into Gaia. Can't fast travel. Oh, yes, I can.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You got new rumours for me? Okay, give me the prompt.
You'll miss out on a good trade.
A caravan of Asura make camp in the still sands south of here. We've tolerated them so far. But their leader's a greedy profiteer. He steps out of line, I'll gladly send the whole camp packing.
That's fair enough. Sounds like the Asura are taking quite a risk being out here. Maybe I should talk to them. Find out what they're doing.
Okay, you're gonna look. For some reason, I find the prompts aren't very accurate for when you're wanting to use certain things like that. It's really quite irritating. Anyway, enough of this. Let's go back to base. All the way up here. Yeah, I can't be bothered taking it easy. Okay then.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Trace the line to your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Aaron, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tenakth friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
He's as clueless as I am. He really is. And everyone's there. They're not. Right, okay, never mind.
Maybe we can look at it together later. Have a conversation about it.
I'd like that.
Ah. Oh, wow. Okay. I've not seen that feature before, and I'm not complaining.
Gaia, what's this room?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. And while those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed, I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Well, that's something.
Okay, so it's our new server room, and I find it really interesting the way we've got the candlelight here in a place that's actually fully lit. I'm not entirely sure as to why they've done that, but
Where did that file go?
I know I'm supposed to go and talk to Gaia immediately, but I want to see what else is going on back here in case there's any more surprises. Like that loot box. And unlike a loot box that we're used to in modern gaming, where it could be absolutely anything and cost you money, this is good.
Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in.
Damn right they have. It's actually looking like, can you believe it, people, a dormitory. We actually have a sign of people living here. My god. We've actually reclaimed the world. Let's break into someone's room. Let's ignore all their privacy. Because Aloy is the chosen saviour of the world, she can do whatever she wants, apparently. And... yeah, who's going to stop her?
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Not on purpose.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Why do I get the feeling I'm watching a playthrough of Mass Effect 2 all of a sudden? People started randomly joining, living in different futuristic places, claiming bunks and not of their own. This all feels very familiar.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the sub-functions, defeat for Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
Plot twist. Elizabeth's going to be one of the people from the future planet. I want to be wrong. I really do.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
That's so cool. Oh. Just...
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
A little bit of training we can do in here, and there's another item box, which is useful. But I think I'm all stashed out from what I can see, which is good. Anything else back here? No. But yes, this feels like I'm watching a playthrough of Mass Effect. Not that I'm complaining. It's nice to see how they've taken the futuristic settings and amalgamated it with the more old world tribal nature. It's one of the reasons I liked Horizon.
I sure don't. You sound like a dying long leg. Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
Go on, let's talk about the training then.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do. Sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful. You know?
It takes some time, but yeah.
Let's talk about the Zeniths then.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things. Thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
You and me both.
I couldn't have put it better. I could not have put it better myself.
How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land. When he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
That's still white.
So, you've met our new Tenakth friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
We blew up a massive wall together to bring some guy out of hiding and expose him as a coward. So, and there were like 300 arrows trained at us while we did it. I kind of trust him. It might be foolish, but I kind of trust him.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
Ah, so that'll be that side mission that's been on hold for a while she was trying to find a way through the mountain. Looks like she's finally come here, so that side quest will be completable.
I have to go.
I guess it's back to reading.
And that's good for you. Get your nose in a book. No, let's talk to Zoe, see what she's got to say. Or do I have to go around the bar to talk to her? Rather than talk over the bar? That makes no sense.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
There's more.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
I've just had another horrifying thought. I really hope I'm wrong. And in fact, I don't want to say it because it could be a massive spoiler by unintentional design. So I'm going to put this to the comments. I've had a theory. I'd like to be wrong. I really would. If you want to hear it, I'll say it.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least. And heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
Nice implication there. So my theorem, and I really hope I'm wrong about this. I said before as a crackpot idea, plot twist, Elizabeth Sabak is one of the Zeniths who's come back. What if this game has another cliffhanger ending where Aloy is meant to go back to where the Zeniths are? And the third game is not set on this horizon, but on a different horizon. I hope I'm wrong. It'd be stupid. But I'm now seeing a few threads that suggest that could be a possibility. I don't want it to be true, I really don't, because it'd be fucking lame.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy, seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
She's certainly been through the mangler, hasn't she? So she's really stood for her principles and ensured that she lives to make an impact no matter how much it turns her into a pariah. There's lots of respect there. It's very difficult to stand against the crowd and say this is wrong and that you need to fight in a different way. So she's definitely got quite a few of the characters on tonight's stream that have actually been very, very empowering. As I say, I like Decker. I thought she was great in the way it's one of the older characters that's been done right in gaming. Often the older characters can be a bit too stereotypical. Well, Decker I really liked, and I say Zoe has got a decent backstory here. That's to be said.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Meanwhile, jumping in on the stream is Silas asking, when did we start this vid? Started at 8 PM GMT. That's the time that I go live when I do my live stream. So it's 8 PM UK time, basically. Time in London, even though I'm not based in London. So we're going to be on for a little while longer before calling it a night, and then we'll be back in a couple of nights' time for a bit more. But yes, 8 PM GMT I picked this up, and of course the archive stream will be available from tomorrow. In fact, it might be possible to view it straight away from the playlist, but it doesn't show up immediately on my channel until tomorrow when it's finished encoding. But you can watch it live. Live replay.
Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
So let's find out what Val's got to say, and then we will put the latest pod into Gaia. That's our plan for tonight, people.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl.
So I'll start with hearing about his training then.
How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
So the next live stream is going to be on Friday evening, not the Friday evening, so Thursday evening at 8 PM GMT. So I basically do on and off. I do usually, I take a day off each time. I used to do constant streams all the time, but it got rather difficult with a lot of things going on in the personal life. So I take that extra day each time. So Thursday evening, 8 PM GMT is when I will be going live. So as I say, it's live streaming. It's not archive footage. It's not a premiere. This is actually 100% live.
You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Let's talk about the Zeniths.
Except I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Well, you're literally on the bus as you speak, so you sat there travelling home and you got this playing while you're at it. Well, as I say, fantastic, absolutely awesome. I've tried doing that in the past, but over here in the UK, our connections aren't strong enough. You're halfway through a stream and then it just cuts out for 20 minutes because you end up in what we call nut spots. Between cell towers, our coverage just dies. It's really, really bad. Trains are especially appalling for it over here. We do a lot of commuting by train rather than bus in my neck of the woods.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
Yes, he might be a vicious savage from the Forbidden West, Val, but he's got his brains about him. I think when you've only got one arm, you have to kind of learn to think before you act. I can imagine that living with that kind of inhibition must be very difficult, and I admire anyone who can cope with that. I once broke my right arm, and for a month I felt like the most useless person in the world. It made me realise just how difficult it is to live without use of a limb. I'd forgotten all about that.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
And there's still more.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
And that looks like the end of that, so that's cool.
You can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Erend stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
I say, you said in a moment, Sarge, you're saying if only you could play this game. Well, it has been ported in the past. Zero Dawn was ported. It wouldn't surprise me if in maybe about 18 months we do see a port onto other platforms, and that might include GeForce, potentially. So here we go, let's go and talk to Mother Earth herself.
When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Let's do it.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static.
Oh, wow.
Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
I'm actually getting vibration from the data that's being done. That's really weird.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
Save our souls.
It is an old world code. A distress signal.
Well, save our ship, actually.
Plea for help.
Thank you, Persona 3, for that one. It's been referred to many times as save our souls, but it actually normally refers to save our ship. I think it was either in the June or July exams of Persona 3 FES when I did that playthrough.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Go on, let's ask the elephant in the room. Is it the Zeniths? The human alien descendants that have come after us? Because this game couldn't get more weird with dinosaurs and machines. We had to bring aliens into it. Makes me wonder if the writers have played Persona 2 Innocent Sin and went, yes! That's what we're doing!
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them
Hmm.
then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest.
NORAD?
What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance.
237.
Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Doesn't sound like an alphanumeric code, because that'd be BC. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I can't think of anything that could be.
Alright, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
So it appears that one of the cores may have actually reached out to us after all, but we don't know if it is a genuine broadcast, or if it's something else. You're like, oh, we just gained a lot of experience. Excellent, that's brilliant news.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
That's my room.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I wonder why.
I see.
Yep, Aloy's on the same wavelength as me. She's like, yeah, okay, fine. That's okay. Yep, they wanted private, they want private. I understand. Completely understand that. No problem at all. That's the data room. There was one room that I couldn't get into before, and it said maybe she'd open it later. So I'm trying to figure out which one that would be.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
Here we are.
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, because looking at these really bad attempts at VR headsets, you could have all played on the Virtual Boy. How shit out luck must you be for that, by the way? You survived the apocalypse and your reward is to play on the Nintendo Virtual Boy. I've played the Nintendo Virtual Boy. Let me tell you now, it isn't fun. Oh, that's annoying. That looks like the exact same kind of thing you can use to pull the grate open, but unfortunately, there's nothing here. However, I think if I play one of the sub-games, it'll become available here. There's a sub-game all the way back at one of the settlements way earlier in the game that I've yet to play. I've been meaning to play it as a stream, and I keep forgetting about it. And I think that is where we'd find it. Yeah, this is Aloy's room. Nothing to see here. Give me control. Come on. Oh yeah, this is the way to the lower levels. Where you got the server rooms. Nothing to see here. Right, let's go and activate the next part of the main quest before we finish up for the night. Because over here it's nearly 11 o'clock. In fact, it's literally just hit 11 o'clock. And I have work in the morning.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
So I now have a team. Oh. Okay.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
So I was planning on just saving my game, but apparently it's not letting me do that. Ah, it's one of the Zeniths.
What is that?
A ballista, but it's not going to do anything.
What the hell?
Well, that takes the keg.
Is she dead? Can't be. Surely not. Surviving being hit by all those like ballistic weapons and then impaled by a spear.
See if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
I'm catching snow. Almost didn't make it.
It's saying examine corpse. It's just she's dead.
The rebels did. It took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it
Hello,
come and
Verbena?
go at will,
What do you have for me?
but it's gone now.
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset.
Well, go do your
Can we
thing.
call off this pointless
I'll wait
search
here.
already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
And that's literally it. That's literally all we've got. Well, let's search these bodies. Or not.
Forge's breath. What a mess.
What is that? That's like Hastur from
Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Is the asset going to be the other, the other Elizabeth clone, I wonder? Spectre instructions. Spectre Unit X9K4.16N3. Orders received. Prime Directive, assist recovery of the asset. Secondary Directive, continue monitoring V stutter orders. Acknowledged. Status report sent to GBRE. Hostiles detected. Engaging targets. Danger. System failure. IMMI. Data corrupted. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of chilly up here, Aaron. You're not wrong, but the fact of the matter is, we're here now. Oh, is that a weapon?
How do you like me now?
Okay. I picked up like a canister weapon. It's only got 5 shots though. What they call a Stalker Dart Gun. Yes, there's more to be investigated. Aha! All the way up there. The charred weapon. Right, in which case, drop the weapon for now. As much as I want to carry it.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Solitary log. Meh. I'm not reading that, that's boring.
Weapon's still hot.
Well, you can see the flames, Aloy.
I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
You can still see the flames. What did you expect? Isn't it the old phrase, play with fire, you get burned?
You done looking around?
Almost.
Aha. I thought there was something back here.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that Makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Aloy?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Yeah, there's definitely some pieces missing here, isn't there? Because obviously we know that Val was given the... Not Val, sorry. They mentioned about there being something lost. Looks like a cauldron.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
Alright, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Well, we're in for the long haul here, people, because it seems unfortunate. Like, I've not got a way to save my game. And there won't be a campfire down here.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
Yeah, there is.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Aloy. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
If they were after Aloy and they already noticed its location, why would they bother sending that out? That doesn't make any sense. Is there anything over here? Not that I can see. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing. I was expecting there to be something. Unless there's something down here. Doesn't look like it. And while there's blue lights here, there's no treasure or anything. Okay. Something about that tells me it's going to come important later. It just seems too random for there to be places where you can hop across. Doesn't make sense to just have it for no reason. In terms of a world that you find and explore for real, yes, it makes perfect sense. In terms of a game level, it doesn't. But I suppose if they want to go for the immersion, it's the way to do it.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Let's take a look around carefully first. Yep, there's some data there. So let's go finding it. Yep, so that's saying about the storage entry being activated and accessed. So we know that they've definitely acquired something from here, but the question is what, when, and also how. Did they use the same technology we do? Did they have a more advanced version? Oh, hello, what's this? It's a transmitter.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
It's almost like it's summoned the Hammer of Dawn, for those of you who play Gears of War.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Aloy is gone?
If it was ever here, then probably.
That's if it was ever here, and
Why
that's...
were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Something's...
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Famous last words. Famous last words, Aloy. Famous last words. How many times have I said it, people? Never use the Q word. Never ever do that. I know that the game's telling me to go another way, but I want to check down here out in case there's anything hidden. Flashback to the first game, not even a spoiler this, but in the very first part of it you can find stuff if you explore beyond where you're supposed to. It's not game breaking or anything like that, but it gives you a little more lore insight. And it's worth checking out, see what I mean? Here we are, I found some data point. What have we got here? Text mail from Song Jiao. Far Zenith research staff. Shut priority shift. All. As you undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter. And on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you all for your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you will be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Refer to your leads with any questions. Oh, I spy loot. That's what I'm talking about, loot. See, always explore, people. I mean, many people when they do Let's Plays like to show off lots of exploration. Don't they, Queen, when they're doing Mass Effect 2? Yeah, by the way, people, do check that out if you get a chance. Go Queen's channel, check out the Mass Effect playthrough.
Well,
I've been really enjoying it.
Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
So it's corrupt partial data. August 19th, 2064. Data corrupted. Has seen a significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like osmolysis Rejuvigene require. As for Malik's team, the latest results from their neurophysiology experiments seem promising, and with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WBE. Mixed results. A couple of promising avenues, but anything bordering on real digital transcendence looks to be decades away, if not data corrupted. Now then, I did see a way to climb back here. I saw a bar, I think. Yes, right there, and it leads to a door. There's also a set of stairs that lead up to it as well if you want to be boring.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
No, if it is.
Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Right,
so, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure. I'll find this in my stash later.
I love the way she face planted them.
A control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
That only happened because I dropped my controller, people. That's the reason Aloy randomly didn't attack them. It was because I dropped my controller. It has nothing to do with the game. That was everything to do with me being a clot. I'll take as many of these supplies as I can find, because why wouldn't I? The more things we can find, the better it's going to be. Now, what's over here? Anything or nothing? I know that I'm meant to be going and examining the controller, but I wanted to quickly see if there's any boxes here. Can't see any immediately flashing over. That's disappointing. Okay, onward we go. Let's go for a blast trap. Right, time to examine the console and see what happens. It says enter code.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
237.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right.
Here we go.
I should check the log.
I'm getting flashbacks to the fifth Resident Evil movie here. Not that that's a good thing. It's a pod. It's a capsule with a body in it. Cryostasis. Is that going to be Elizabeth Sabak? Or is it going to be the girl who attacked us?
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Is that a new advanced focus?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck, and goodbye.
So it's the clone.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
So it looks like it might actually be the same clone, believe it or not.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
So how do I prepare? What am I supposed to do? It says prepare for battle. Is there a spot where I can? Am I supposed to go in cover or what? I don't know.
Here it comes!
Ah.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Aloy. But first of all, let's try and get into cover for it. I had data on it, but unfortunately, I just made it go away. Weak versus acid. Okay, that's my best shot. Explosives, huh? Do I have a quicker weapon? I'm sure I have I'm sure I have a different weapon for acid. I'm almost certain of it. Yep. That has Firestorm. That hurt. Okay. Okay, somehow I got away with that. I don't know how and I don't care. That's right. Oh dear, that was annoying. Just hurry up and die already. Bye-bye.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Does that tell me there's another one that I've got to face? If there is, do I have enough ammo to make more ammo for it? Yes, I do. That's fine. Oh, am I supposed to see you here?
Go on, Aloy. Aaron needs you.
That he does, mon frere. That he does. So this, like, rarer weapon's been a better fit. It's given me enough ammo, but even then it's not been really enough. Is that loot? Excellent, I'll have that, thank you. More loot now, please. Always good. So that machine, it reminds me of her store from Persona 2 and 2 Eternal Punishment, and also Persona 5. It turns up as one of the Personas.
Help and deal with that other specter.
Right.
I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Well, this is Errand. This is Errand, and I get the feeling he'll have gone out there and tried to Eastland flug it. Which, to be fair, is exactly what I'd do as well, so... You've seen my streams. Some of you were there for the Crisis Core stream. I am hoping at some point again to do another one of those 24-hour streams.
Aloy!
Errand!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Errand.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I'm on my way. Where are you? Well, I'll use the large one. Use it as an emergency.
Errand, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. A heavy weapon. That could help.
Yes, it could. And I, ironically, left it. I'm sure I left a heavy weapon around. Oh, it's all the way over there. How the hell do I get to that without triggering it?
I could use it against the Spectre.
Yes, you could, Aloy, but I've got to...
leave now.
I'm not leaving. I'm sneaking around. I'm not leaving anywhere. Come on. Bleeding corpse is in my way, I couldn't walk over it. Because what I'm planning to do is sneak behind it. I want to get right to the back part of it where I think it's going to have its biggest exposed point. What the hell? I didn't let go then. Oh, for fuck's sake, why did it shoot by itself? I didn't want it to do that. Errand, I fought one of these down in the basement area. I don't need you to tell me how to fight, thank you very much. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Well, famous last words from me there. What have I been doing for the last 30 seconds, you fucking moron? That wasn't the one I wanted. Not much I can really do when it's already hit me with its tentacles, mate. You could have warned me about 30 seconds quicker.
You aren't winning this battle. And now's a good time to hit it with plasma.
I've not got any plasma to hit it with, unfortunately. If I had plasma, I'd hit it with it. Oh, fuck's sake. You got me twice. There we go. Get out of here. We've gone deep into overtime tonight, people.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Ah, so there's a pulse cannon you can detach from it. That's useful to know in case I fight him again. Yeah, let's take another look at this weapon. Okay, do you want to grab that? No? Okay, fine. Ignore me.
No. Damn it.
Grab the ball. That's going to be the key.
Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Right, let me save my fucking game.
To Gaia first.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All I want to do is save my game. It's been nearly a fucking hour. I hate when games do this, when they don't give you a place to save your game. It's really fucking annoying.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Mm-hmm.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better check on the clone before I head back out there.
Yes. She retreated to the maintenance corridor directly below us. Varl is with her.
Right. Thanks, Guy.
So a key item has now gone missing from my stash.
Nothing.
Which is annoying.
Aloy! Glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Huh.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Well, I did say a theory of mine is that one of them is actually the people. Seems I was right.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but The only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
So, maybe I'm right after all. We might be going space hunting in a third game, people.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too.
Yes, because tech and pharmaceutical drugs can help defeat aging.
How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
So it seems that Elizabeth Sabat's DNA of being able to quickly think of a solution has been passed down in multiple paths.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive,
Hmm.
would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...?
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, they're gonna die.
Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
First thing you can do is take that knowledge of science.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Yes, you can take that knowledge of all those sciences, and what you can do is talk to Gaia, find that ball,
Guess we won't be making use of Silent's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
So for now, what you can do is take advantage of your knowledge and do me a favour. Figure out how that weapon works, make me one I can use so I can take the Zeniths out myself. I'll go full on assassin and do the job. But we now have back control of the free roam. And the first thing I'm going to do...
My fingers feel stiff in this cold.
Yep, I bet they do, Aloy. Just like my fingers feel stiff holding this controller for nearly an hour longer than I planned to. I was meant to be off at 11 PM GMT, and thanks to narratives of the game, I found myself going much, much longer. And while I'd like to listen to your theory now, now's not the time, game, because we need to call it there. So, well, who foresaw that one coming? The clone, it seems, has decided to switch sides, and the question is, are we going to be able to use their knowledge, the knowledge of Beta, in order to be able to take down the Zeniths? We've seen one of them get killed in a rather big surprise, and now we're going to go on to venture to find those 2 extra cores, and hopefully find out some more answers. I hope you've all enjoyed this extended stream. We've been into overtime for nearly an hour because that's where we're calling it tonight. We're going to be back on Thursday evening at 8 PM GMT. So Thursday evening, 8 PM. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And good night.